Good morning student, welcome back to the online classes. So today we are going to start our next chapter, that is chapter number 18 for class 5th environmental studies, that is forest our wealth. So as you people are aware that human being depends lot of things on the forest. So we have to discuss in detail one by one what is the important role which is played by the forest in our life. So first of all, let us understand what is forest. The forest can be defined as a large area of land which is being thickly covered with lot many variety of plants. It includes trees, shrubs and various other plants. So that area, that particular large area of land which is covering this all variety of the plant, trees and shrubs, that area is called as a forest. So you can see here this image shows the forest. So the early humans also, not only today in modern people, but the early human beings also were dependent on the forest for the various reasons, because the early humans were provided by the forest. The forest used to provide them firewood, nuts, fruits, protection from the weather. The forest provided them the logs for rafts and material from which they can make their shelter, utensils and weapons. So these things were being provided to the early human being by the forest. Not only in the earlier time, but today also the modern people also, the modern human being also depend on the forest. Let us discuss one by one. So first of all, the forests are called as the lung. They are considered as the lung of the environment. Why they are considered as lung? Because it cleans the air for us. Okay. This is the first thing which the forest serves as a to the modern human being. Next is the forests are generally responsible for the rainfall also. So you will learn that in higher classes. Generally the tree leaves, they transpire the water. That water evaporates because of the heat of the sun and it condenses and forms clouds, and it consequently fell on earth again in the form of rain. So it is regulating, the forests are important. They are playing important part in regulating the this rainfall. Next is the forest provide us the wood. That means you can make furniture, boats, wagons, sledges, countless other things can be made with the help of the wood. So you can see here the wood is mainly used for making the furniture, the chair, the table, the door, window, bed. All these things, all the furniture is being made by the wood which is provided by the forest. Next is the another important thing which is there is the important use of the wood is it is production of the paper. So paper is also being produced with the help of the wood which is provided to us by the forest. Next is, as you are aware, these forests are the home to the wide variety of wildlife. So wild animals, wildlife animals, these are going to, the forests are their habitat basically, and these forest animals are also, these are utilized. They are going to provide the human beings with the honey, the meat, the skin, the lard, tusk and many other useful things. Okay, I have missed one point here. The forests also provide us with many products which are very important for the economic benefit, economic importance, such as your cane, bamboo, essential oil and resin. So these all things are provided. Then forest is also going to help in preventing the soil erosion. So the roots of the tree are going to bind the soil. So the roots tree are going to bind the soil in the ground and do not allow it to be washed away by the rainfall or blown away by the wind. So when the topmost fertile soil is being washed away because of heavy rainfall, rainwater, or because of high blowing winds with high velocity winds, so that process is called as soil erosion, because the tree's roots are going to bind to the soil particles. They are firmly holding that soil. So it will, these forests are preventing the soil erosion in that case. Okay. Next is, many forest plants such as eucalyptus and cinchona are used in the medicine. So these plants are there are various plants which are found in the forest which are going to which are of medicinal importance. As you can see here, the oil which is obtained from the eucalyptus is being used to relieve the body pain. Not to relieve the body pain, this oil is being made, and the bark of the cinchona tree, from that it gives us quinine. This quinine is used for curing malaria. So this part is very important, and these are the various things. This is the various ways in which the forest is serving the modern human beings. Okay, so as you people can see from here, that forests are playing very important part or very important role in our lives. Next is the forest people. So as you are aware, India is a very big country. There are different states have different tribes. So the people who are living in these forests, they are tribal people. So as you are aware, there are different states in which different tribal peoples are going to live. So they differ. How they are differing? They are differ. One tribal people differ from the another tribal people based on their cultures, the language, custom, costume, handicraft, and their religion. So they are following different religion. Their language is different. The costume they are wearing, that is different. So the forests are generally home to many tribal people. So the people who are living in these forests, they are tribal people, and here is a list of some important tribes and the state in which they live. So basically here different tribal people and the places where they can be found is given over here. This is important, you must remember. So if we discuss about the first one is your tribe Bhil. It is found in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Gujarat. Okay, so the Bhil tribe you can find in these places, these part of our country. The next is your Puma is found in this Manipur. The next one, your next tribe is your Apatani. It is found in Arunachal Pradesh. Then if we discuss about next tribe, it is your Naga tribe. The Naga tribe is found in Nagaland, Assam and Manipur. The another tribe which is found in Himachal Pradesh is your Gadi tribe. Next is the Banjara tribe which is found in the central and western India. So important thing is that you have to remember that which tribe people are found or which tribe are found in which different part of our country. So as these people, their main shelter, their main home is this forest, so they completely depend on the forest. So we have to discuss the dependence of these tribal people on the forest. They generally depend on these forests because they get food, wood, fodder, medicine, building materials and clothing from these forests. Okay, so these are the various things on which is being provided to these tribal people by the forest. So if we discuss one by one, the first one is food. So they eat the wild fruits like your tamarind, your custard apple, wood apple that is bale and amla and edible berries as food. So these things you can see here, these are the food which is obtained from the forest. These wild fruits are being eaten by these tribal people. They also eat the roots and stem and flower of certain plants. So not only the fruit, they eat the flower as well as stem, roots of certain plants. The forest also provide them with a wide variety of nuts. So nuts are also provided, they are eaten as a food by these tribal people. Next is building materials. So, but obviously the building material is their wood. They are going to, the forest is providing them the wood which is used for constructing their houses, and the leaves and the grasses. So these two parts, the leaves and the grasses, they are going to use to make the roof of their houses, of these houses. Okay. The next is the wood they provided not only for building the houses but also for it used as a fuel for cooking and for heating the houses or their homes during the winter season. So they burn these woods in order to cook their food. Next is fodder. So grass is being used as a fodder for domestic animals. So they have animals, they're domestic animals. So they feed them. Their fodder is the grass which is also obtained from this forest. Last one is your medicinal plant. If we discuss the medicinal plants like your neem, cinchona, amla, they are being used for curing the various diseases. The next thing is your spices. Spices are also obtained by the forest by these tribal people. So these spices like your cloves, cinnamon are being used for cooking. And there are various forest products. It includes, these are collected by the tribal people. The first one is like leaves to make pattal, that is your leaf plates, the plates which are being made by the leaf. Then your turpentine, tannin, gums and resin. These are also obtained from the trees which are found in the forest. And as you are aware, bamboo is used for making baskets. So this is a bamboo tree, it is used for making the baskets. Then the grass to make brooms and mats. So mats and brooms are being obtained. These are the forest product which is obtained by the trees and utilized by these tribal people. Then rubber latex from rubber tree. So you can see here, this is a rubber tree, and through this rubber latex is obtained and rubber is made. Next is the seeds that have oil. So those seeds which are having oils, such as your the sal oil or the neem oil, it is used for making the soap, as well as the sandalwood oil is being used for making perfume. So these are the various food, the forest product which are being collected by the tribal people, used by them for their benefit. Okay. The next topic that we have to discuss is sacred groves. So generally these tribal society, what they does in our country, they generally worship the nature. They are going to worship the plants and various animals. So the plants, like the trees like a peepal, the banyan tree, the neem tree, it is considered as sacred tree. Okay, they worship these trees, they are going to decorate them, and they are worship on their different festival and occasion. So these tribal people believe that while doing so, this is going to bring them prosperity, will make them to have a good harvest in their crops, make them healthy, and there will be peace in their surrounding if they do so. What are sacred groves? The sacred grove is an important part of some of the tribal society. So this is very important part of the tribal society. How come? A patch of the forest land is dedicated to a deity or a village god. So there is a patch of a land, some amount of land is being considered, it is being dedicated to the village god, and this piece of land is considered as sacred because no one can cut the tree or kill the animals or the bird that are that these places have. So those areas which are considered as sacred grove, it is not allowed by any people. They cannot cut any tree from that area. They cannot kill any bird or animal which is found in that sacred grove. Okay. So local tribal people protect the sacred group. So these people, the local tribal society is going to protect these areas, these trees, and by doing so, this is how they are promoting the conservation of the forest. So you can see here a sacred tree which is protected by these tribal community. Okay. Now moving on to the next part, that is depletion of the forest. So depletion or cutting down of the forest is nothing, it is called as deforestation. Okay, and what does deforestation leads to? I told you earlier also that the trees or the forest is going to prevent the soil erosion. If human beings are cutting down the forest on a large scale, so now it will lead, deforestation will lead to the soil erosion. Okay. So deforestation causes the soil erosion and makes the land infertile. The topmost fertile layer is being removed, eroded. Landslides and floods are common in the deforested areas. So those deforested areas, they suffer from various natural calamities like landslides and floods are very common. The complete climate becomes warmer. The animals lose their home. So wild animals, this is their habitat is the forest. If forest will not be there, so they are going to lose their home. When we cut down the forest, so let us take a look. These were the various effect of deforestation. Okay, these things were happening if deforestation occurs. What is the basic cause of deforestation? Why deforestation is occurring? The first reason is your shifting cultivation. This is the very first reason, and second one is urbanization, which we will discuss in the next slide. So the shifting cultivation means that in many forests, these tribal people clear a patch of forest land. So in order to do cultivation, what does these tribal people are doing? They are just clearing the patch of a land, and that means cutting down those trees. They are using this land to cultivate the crops. So after a few years, continuously they are growing the different crops in that area. Due to not using the manures and fertilizers, so manures and fertilizers are being utilized by the agricultural practice and the modern time also in order to make the soil fertile. But these people, as they are uneducated, so they don't have any idea about, and they are not adding these manures and fertilizers, continuously growing for several years the crops at the same place. So because of that, the land fertility is lost. So it becomes barren, it becomes unfit for cultivation. So then they will leave this land. So the land which was utilized with these people, they are going to leave that land and they are going to move and clear another patch of the forest land for cultivation. Now they will move on to another place and they are going to use it for cultivation. So this is an image of deforestation. You can see the trees are being cut from this place. The next reason, as I've told you, is urbanization. As you are aware, because the town and cities are growing, it is causing deforestation in many parts of the world. Not only India, in our country, but most of the part of the world is suffering from deforestation because of urbanization. Okay, this growing demand of firewood in the villages. So village people, they require firewood, and in the modern time in urban areas, the timber users. Okay, there is a demand of firewood as well as timber in the villages and urban areas respectively. It is causing the deforestation. They are the main cause. Okay. Now what basically deforestation is doing? So deforestation, the threat to tribal habitat. So tribal habitat, as I've told you, tribal people are the one which lives in the forest. If forest will not be there, then it is causing them a great threat. We will discuss how. So excessive cutting down of the trees have robbed the tribal people of their means of livelihood. So they basically depend on these forests. But if the human beings are cutting down this forest and at such a great rate, then it is depriving them of their livelihood. And what is happening? These people are forced to leave their habitat and settle in nearby villages and towns. So because of that, their habitat is being lost, is being destroyed. So they are forced to leave those forest area, and they have to move to the nearby villages and towns. Now what problem they are facing there? So it is very hard for these people, tribal people, to adjust themselves in the new surrounding, and as they want to do work, but they don't find any employment because they are uneducated and unskilled people. So their whole life depend on the forest. They were living in the forest for several years, and now they find it very difficult in order to adjust into the new area or the new surrounding. Okay. So now next thing which we have to discuss is an important fact. So you people should be aware about that every year India is losing its 1.5 million approximately, or more than 1.5 million hectares of the forest cover. So this much amount of area is being lost every year, and in the last 30 years it has been like 22 million hectares of the forest land is being destroyed by the humans. Okay, so this is a great amount, and for that what we have to do, we have to move on to the next thing, that is your forest conservation, how to conserve these forests. Okay, so we must need to protect our forest. Nowadays the forest cannot be cleaned without the permission of government. So you cannot cut any forest without the permission of the government. What all things are being done? First of all, cutting down of the trees is totally banned for the timber companies. So those timber companies, they are completely banned. They are not allowed for cutting any tree. Next thing is, the large number of trees are being planted with the help of the local people to bring the wasteland under plantation. So the area which is considered as wasteland, the people who are living in the local society, they are going to help them in planting. The government and the local people, on a joint contribution, they are going to plant large number of trees in the wasteland area. Okay, so they are kind of doing afforestation. The next is, the tribal people cut the trees to earn their livelihood. That is a known fact. These tribal people, they are living in these forests, their livelihood depend on them. Okay, so they are going to cut those trees, but they plant trees and look after them till they are fully grown. So on the other hand, what they are doing, they are cutting as well as they are growing and looking after those trees. They are growing more and more trees. So the balance in the nature is not disturbed. So because of tribal people, as their life depend on the forest, their balance is not being disturbed. Okay. So people should be made aware of the importance of the forest conservation. So people should be aware, they should be motivated that we must protect these forests. Forest conservation should be done. So because of that, one Mahotsav is celebrated every year during the rainy season to motivate the people to plant trees and look after them. So one Mahotsav is celebrated every year in the rainy season, generally to make people aware and motivate them to plant more and more trees and taking care of them. So most of the schools also celebrate this as festival. So the schools are also celebrating, and because of this, they are trying to motivate and convey this message. The forest conservation is very important. So we must what we have learned from this chapter is that we should take care of our trees and forests. They are very important for us. They are our wealth. Okay, they are the only our wealth. So we should protect them. Protecting them is very important. The green world is the best gift we can give to our future generation. For the coming generation, what best gift you can give is your green environment, a green world which is full of forest and greenery. Okay, so I hope everybody has understood the various important things the forest provide to the human. Now moving on to the exercise part, the first is your section A, first multiple choice question. By cleaning the air for us, the forests serve as the environment. So the forests are considered as what? They are considered as the lungs. So C option is correct. Next is we get quinine. As I told you, it is very important. We get quinine from the bark of which tree? The cinchona tree. So the B option is correct. Next is your fill in the blanks. The dash of the trees protect to it helps to prevent the soil erosion. So the roots are going to hold tightly the soil particles, so it prevents soil erosion. Next is the tribal people make dash from the bamboo. So the tribal people are going to make baskets from these bamboo. Okay. Now next is your section B of the exercise. First, multiple choice question. Growing the crops by cleaning the forest land. So that process is called as shifting the cultivation. Okay. Next is deforestation causes. What does deforestation causes? Rainfall, earthquake, it causes soil erosion. So right answer is your A option. Now moving on to the very short answer type of question. So you have to name 3 ways in which tribal people depend on the forest. Though they completely depend on the forest, you have to enlist only 3 ways. So these tribal people depend on the forest for food, building materials, wood, fodder, medicine and clothing, etc. You can mention any 3 out of these. Okay. The next is you have to name 2 tribes of India. So the Bhil tribe, the Naga tribe. Now the short answer question. How do forests help to prevent soil erosion? So forest plays very important role in preventing soil erosion. How does they do? In what way they are helping? The forest is going to help in preventing the soil erosion as the roots of the trees bind the soil to get washed away by rainwater or blown away by the wind. So in order to protect these topmost fertile soil, they are going to their roots of the trees are going to bind that soil. In this manner, the forest is preventing soil erosion. Okay. Now, as I told you, there are 2 basic reasons for which is causing deforestation. It is your shifting cultivation and urbanization. Now, your next is your long answer question. The first one is, why are forests called the lung of the environment? So, as I told you in the very beginning of the video, that forests are considered as lung because they are going to clean the air for us. Okay. And the next is the last question. How are sacred groves protected by the tribal people? Considering it this patch of land and devoting it to the village god. So in that piece of land, in these sacred groves, what is happening? No one can cut a tree, kill an animal or a bird in these areas. Okay. So thus the sacred groves are being protected by the tribal people, the people who are living in that particular area. So I hope everybody has understood the complete chapter, the various important, you must have understood the importance, the role of the forest in our human life, and they are going to provide us lot many things. Not only they have served for the early humans, but also the modern humans, they completely depend on the forest for the various things which are provided by the forest to us. So hope to see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Thank you.